And Alice been bringing down your, has Aunt Alice been bringing down the donuts? Or did Uncle Bob eat them?
What was that?
Did they bring you down your couple donuts, or has he been eating them?
Uh, there should be a little plastic container there.
A yellow one?
There's some little donuts in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she brought me some pickled fish.
There you go.
And, well, I had bananas, so.
Right.
No.
And Aunt Sharon said to make sure when I visit that your CD player is charged in. Did your CD player charged? The CD player that you listen to?
Yeah.
It's charged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Sis looked at it and she said it's ready to go. So.
Okay. Yeah, she said make sure it was charged for you.
But some of the nurses know how to do it and some don't.
Right.
It was surprising to see one of the sisters in her white clothes crawling in under this here to get something. She was hooking it up for me.
Does the minister come and give you communion?
In her white dress and her white everything. They're human.
Of course.
Yeah. I even got communion.
Did you? She said. I wondered if you did.
It was. I didn't see any different than that in our church.
Nope.
The words are a little different, but they all mean the same.
Right.
So now for communion, I don't know who it was, but it was just a person that brought it in.
Oh, it wasn't the actual priest?
Yeah, that came with the nurse. And then that was it. So, no, I don't see anything wrong. But they asked me, what are your plans?
Right.
Are you planning on going home if you get better? I said, well, I don't know. I don't have too many hopes of getting better, for that matter. When you're 96, 97, you don't have too much to. But I said yes and no. I don't want to go home and die in one of their houses. I said that would spoil their life in that house. And Bob was sitting there and he said, I was thinking of that. So it's been in their head, but if I'm going to die in a hurry, I ain't going to be able to haul outside and sit out there and die. So I don't know. I don't see how I can last much longer.
You can, they let you go and take rides for the day though, right? If someone can help you get in and out?
I can go home for a
So
visit.
you can go and still see out there.
Yeah, I can. They said I can leave for a day.
Does your hip have to be better to do that?
Oh, well, yeah, because I can.
I was going to say, you have to have somebody on the other end who can help you. Yeah.
I've been walking to the bathroom, but it's a bugger.
I bet. I was going to say, someone would have to still get you in and out in the car.
But they, well, I don't know how that would work. Because I just can't put my weight on that leg.
Right, that's what I said. Someone would have to actually probably lift you up and put you... Someone would have to have the muscle strength.
There's one of the male nurses in here that picks me up like a bag of oats and tosses me over there. He's been here for 26 years.
Really?
In here. Because I said it must get awful tiresome from one to the next, to the next, to the... He said, no, it isn't. He said, it's interesting. And he said, I've been working in this for 26 years. So you don't work in it if you don't like it.
Right.
I think of Margaret when all the different things.
Margaret, your sister?
No.
Or Margaret, Johnny's daughter?
John's Margaret.
Right.
Because she worked in a...
Yes, she got very close to her patients.
She knows just what's going on.
She knew just what was going on. Some became some of her best friends in the world. And she took very much more in them when they were gone. As a good friend.
That's what I said. There's nothing wrong. They're all very friendly. And they make jokes. I make jokes with them too. They asked me the other day what my favorite tea or coffee or lemonade or I said, no, Mogan David.
It's a wine, isn't it?
Oh, they said, we got that too.
I knew that.
Mhm.
Didn't I think my mom got you through that for your Christmas or birthday one year?
I
Is that what you soaked the raisins into?
at Christmas I had about 10 bottles.
Is that what you soaked the raisins for Grandpa's arthritis fingers?
I can't hear it.
Remember when Grandpa had all those arthritis fingers and you soaked the white raisins in? Is that where you soaked them in?
No, I don't know. But I don't care for the coffee. I don't care for the tea. I drink my juice. Eat if they have a dish of peaches or something.
Mm-hmm.
But when they bring French toast and omelet with bacon and eggs and makes me sick just looking at all.
All right.
So, no, I knew what I was getting tonight. It asked if I like pea soup. I thought, well, that'll go down easy. I'll eat that.
Right.
But they said, and then the sandwich.
I suppose it's egg salad, so it can't be.
Well,
As long as they got all the
it's
shells out of it.
I might eat a little couple bites from the inside, but
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll have a chunk of banana before I go to sleep.
Right.
So, oh, Babe and Lionel and Becky and Ted were down yesterday.
Oh, that's nice of them. That's what I said. I knew on the weekends you probably would get company.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get any other company over the weekend?
Mm-hmm. Well, your mom and dad were down one night.
Uh-huh.
Well, Tom wasn't here, and Doug wasn't here. I don't know who else it would be.
Okay.
So, but I monkey with my puzzles, and I find something to do.
Mm-hmm.
And now I listen to music, so I looked at that record or whatever it is. I said, it seems I recognize this fellow.
Who is it?
And Lionel said, well, he was on the radio. He, his wife died when the baby was small. The baby has autism. And she's buried right on the home farm.
Oh.
So they were a singing team on one of the shows. I think it was on Saturday night.
Oh.
I looked at that and I thought, darn it, I don't know him personally, but I know him somehow. And of course that minister man was here, and Sis and Bob come. Well, they didn't come yesterday. She figures somebody else can come, and
That's what I said on the weekends.
so but they came today. So. And Bob just sits there and listens, and well, they talk, but
Mm-hmm.
and then Sis, well, she picks up a roundabout,
Right.
throws some stuff away, and
How's Becky doing in Green Bay? How's Becky doing in Green Bay?
said just going great.
That's good.
I don't think she's got a job yet. She's got a lot of interviews, but
Mm-hmm. Well, she'll find one.
and Alyssa has, I think she said 2 jobs.
Oh, Alyssa moved down there too?
Oh yes, well
Okay.
not in Green Bay. She is in Madison.
Oh, okay.
That's a ways further than Green
Right.
Bay even. Yeah, she's down there too. And I guess, well, I don't know if it was Ted's boss or somebody higher up than he is, told him, slow down, you're going too fast. You got more orders in the length of time you've been here than I've had in all the time I've been here. He said, I'm lucky if I get one or two at a time. And here, Ted had a slug of them.
Oh,
But that's what he likes. So,
they say how Shelley's been doing?
huh?
How has Shelley been doing? Have they said?
No, she hasn't been home lately. They were out there a week or so ago.
Uh-huh.
And they were down to Green Bay last week. Well, that's another thing. Well, I could stay alone, but you see what can happen when you
Right.
stay alone. So, well, like she said, they think all the time they better call home and see if I'm percolating or not. Well, that's no vacation.
No.
So I said, I gotta make up my mind, but I still got a little time to. Well, I know Jay quit eating. He lasted about a week after he quit eating. So
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to my appetite, but just the thought of food.
Well, I hope you still try to eat.
Mm,
I just hope you're still trying to eat.
yeah.
Don't you stop.
Mm-hmm. So it's they're very good. I can't complain.
Is it hard to be the last one?
That's right. And I don't know. I guess I just can't do much about the stuff I had at home.
Mhm.
I know nobody wants to go home, so and give anything. So I guess I'll stay there and Doug will have it all.
I think you'd given me whatever I had. You'd given me the few things I wanted.
Well,
You know, like that that cookie pot. And the
I know
book.
I have things there that I had a collection of little dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I had a collection of cats, a couple collection of cats, a collection of old money, a collection of old cars, and cups. I had quite a few come up, and old money.
Mm-hmm.
I had that too. But
I've got old money. My old money isn't. It's old change from different countries that I just saved whenever they'd come into the store, and I exchange them for the U.S. currency. So nothing expensive.
well, that's just it. I said old cars and old trucks.
Yep, you said that.
Not a big collection, but I saved it for all them years.
Right. Well, Aunt Alice went through the house pretty good with you, didn't she?
Well, I gave Alex some too, and he did keep them.
Uh-huh.
I gave him some cars but somehow it's a job to get down here to see me. Doug said, I'll try to get the little brat down here. Well, if you've got to try to get the little brat down here, that means you don't want to come.
He shouldn't say it that way, because you don't know that's how Alex feels. You know, that's just not something Doug should call him.
Oh, there's a nurse here, and a man here. He works in the maintenance. That are Doug's friends.
Mm-hmm.
He talked to me when he came the other night. He got right down on his hands and knees and talked. And he said, I know her. She was married to my youngest brother for 12 years, and she ruined our family. He said it was her way or no way. So he talked for quite a while. I told him a few details that he didn't know.
Yep.
And he said, when I get out there again, I'm going to tell him, get your ass down there. I said, she's got him brainwashed so bad that I don't expect her to even come to my funeral. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, I would think so.
Of course, I don't think she loved me.
I would think so.
She, I don't know. I would say, that's on my own diagnosis, a lot of my troubles are over that, the way they treated me. With them taking over the place and not even coming to see me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, you thought you were going to be in the house until...
huh?
You thought you'd be in the house until there's time to...
Yeah, that bothered. Well, the nerves in my legs are gone. The doctor said your nerves are bothering you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where do I get nerves and where do I get them bothered if they're not?
Right.
So, no, I would. Well, she don't even talk to her own son. So what the heck can you expect? I keep saying to Sis, aren't you happy you didn't get her for a daughter-in-law? Yeah, she said, I thank my Lord every day that I didn't get her. But Doug didn't used to be like that.
Mm.
But before you know it, you really didn't want him. You just adopted him.
She said that to you?
Yeah, and then he got the same idea. So you can't correct him. I would write him letters.
What was it like when you saw Doug for the first time?
Huh?
What did you think the first time you saw Doug as a baby and he was finally brought to you?
I didn't hear you.
When they first brought Doug to you as a baby, what was your first thought?
I held him in my arms all the way from Marquette. No, from Munising.
Uh-huh.
I took my sweater off because I didn't take anything to bring him home. So he was wrapped in my sweater. No. And we treated him as the other kids. They all.
Mm-hmm.
But he was never the same. He smoked. He drank. He had his wild friends. He had time in jail. The other ones didn't.
No.
None of them smoked. None of them drank. Well, yes, Tom likes a little snooze now and then, but I don't know. It's just more than I can think. Like Babe said, you don't have anything to worry about. What do you worry about? I said, oh, you don't know. I would sit and look out the window. Sometimes I could see him, sometimes I couldn't. And that's too far to come to walk over to see me. And Alec didn't come. He would bring Alec. Well, Alec was a grown boy. He could
Right.
come across the field. So he was. And when Alec was big enough, when Kim died, he called me and he said, Mima, would you come with me to the hospital to find my mama? That bad policeman take her away. So he was practically, I raised him after she died.
Mm-hmm. Like, what was he, only like 3, wasn't he?
And he never left without giving me a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd say to his dad, but why don't you kiss her too? Oh, I don't kiss anymore. But he did kiss me when he came down to Marquette.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Tom did too.
There you go.
So I haven't washed my face in a month. But, well, Carrie don't come either, so neither of the daughter-in-laws are. But Carrie's not mad, she just don't come. And, well, she might have something on her conscience too. Because that little boy was never baptized. And
I thought you said he was.
Oh, wait now. I was after them all the time, get that little fellow baptized.
Yeah, but
And
everyone's got their different beliefs.
It ended up that she told me shut up. And he was baptized. And they gave me the baptism candle.
Mm-hmm.
Tom said, you put up the most fight, so you get the candle. But I said to Sis, I think we better see that the candle gets back to Carrie, Because I think in time to come, she might want that.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't even hear her say it. But Tom told Sis that she told me shut up.
Oh.
So that might bother her.
Yeah.
But I didn't shut up. I kept at her until they had him baptized. So, but she called Sis all the time and find out when that minister was going to come.
Mhm.
She's not worse. She did not that they got a minister coming. She
Right.
thought I was croaking. But there again, just one little show of sympathy but I said I can't complain about the son-in-laws. They're all great, but so I just don't know.